Hello again. It's Reframe of the Week time as promised. As promised yesterday, it's not a holiday week, so we're on task. I'm not bailing. Reframe of the Week. When our trusty apps cannot be trusted. I teased it a little bit yesterday. My name is Erica R. Meyer of Reframe at StoryMeditation.com. I help women entrepreneurs reduce stress through positive storytelling. If you're not familiar with Reframe It Story Meditation, is a non-traditional, unconventional meditation service. Go to. I'll put it in the comments for you to make it easy. Go to reframeitstorymeditation.com/preview because there you can get 2 free ones, 2 free meditations, 2 free story meditations to give you an example of why they are unconventional, non-traditional, why they give you an opportunity to put some positivity in your week. We are bombarded day in and day out with negativity, negative messages, negative situations, frustration, anger, stress all over the place. And this is your opportunity to take in some positive encouragement, a positive story, something that will help you to just kind of think about positive actions, think about how to reframe better, think about just positivity in general. That is what Reframe It Story Meditation is all about. reframeitstorymeditation.com/preview. But Reframe of the Week. So yesterday I was talking about how I hadn't gone live on Facebook. I've been doing a lot of pre-recorded videos because Facebook has been all buggy and strange and weird. And I'm like, this platform's been around for like 10 years. It should be a well-oiled machine. But it just seems like with every new update and every new thing, it just gets more buggy. And especially those who have business pages and like fellow entrepreneurs and or solopreneurs, we all kind of experiencing all of these strange little odd bugs that make it a little bit more difficult to use. And it's, as of like the past even month, it has gotten just increasingly so for me, to the point where I'm just like, I need to start really investing more time on other platforms. I mean, this video can be seen on Instagram, on IGTV, on YouTube, and on Facebook. And probably in the coming weeks, I'm going to start developing more of a presence on LinkedIn, because it's one of those things. You want to have a really good user-friendly experience, and it's really hard to get that these days from Facebook. I've got friends who are constantly in like Facebook jail for just very innocent posts, encouraging posts at that. And it's just like this strange like bot experience that she's having. Or for example, I'm coming on here from Facebook's Pages app, which is specifically designed for business pages, right? Such as this one. And I have it turned on to receive notifications. When you guys comment on these, I want to be there to encourage and like jump on it and just like cheer you on with whatever comment you may have. And I have it set for notification. And I have gotten 0 from the Pages app. Big goose egg. 0. Bugs. But as much as I've been like about it, how do I reframe it all? One, there are so many other places. I mean, I've got friends who are not on Facebook at all. I've got friends who are on Instagram and not on Facebook. Friends who are on Facebook, not on Instagram. I mean, everybody has their platform of choice, it seems, right? My husband like loves Twitter, and that's where he is, right? And so, I mean, there are options. We have options. We can make things work. I know it's there, especially when we've built a really strong presence over time on platforms like Facebook, and then to have these issues, it becomes very frustrating to have to kind of power through them, and it feels like we're helpless because there's no real customer service perhaps on the other end. But there are other options, and that's the thing. I was so like against trying to build or investing time on a platform like LinkedIn. I have a presence there, but I don't maintain it. But because of this is causing me to like really rethink that and be like, you know what? It's a whole, I mean, I don't really know anybody per se over there, and it's a whole other area where I can reach people beyond Facebook, right? So there's lots of ways to reframe that. And then tech mentor, small business development mentor of mine, Ed Troxel, he talked about this website called Social Report, where you can basically maintain all of your social media accounts and even reply from that platform, meaning I wouldn't even have to, come onto Facebook per se to engage with you guys. So I would eliminate all of those headaches, right? So there are other options out there, even though it's frustrating to go through in the moment, right? But there's always an alternative. There's always just another way to look at things. That's what really Reframe It is all about. You may not be familiar with the Reframe It book. That's available on Amazon and through special order through any indie. That book, if you're not familiar with it, it's a picture book for adults that I highlighted 25 common scenarios that cause stress, anger, and frustration in our lives, and I offered 2 ways to reframe those things positive, because this is where I want to help you. I want to get you to a point where you are starting to like throw off all of the unnecessary stress that is off your life, that is on your life. The stuff that's just, the everyday annoyances that we let get under our skin, and that has a really negative effect on our day-to-day, on our attitudes, on our health. It can have such a negative effect but there's so much that there's so much that we cannot control, but our reactions we can, right? And so when it becomes something like second nature to kind of spin a lot of this stuff positive, and it takes practice because we are hit with annoying things every single day, hour upon the hour, minute upon the minute sometimes. If you can like boom, boom, like positively like combat them off, it creates such a sense of overwhelming, to me, peace, because we are overwhelmed with a lot of stress sometimes. And so that just creates a whole lot more peace in your life. And when we master that, when we're hit with the hard stuff, when life really throws you the curveballs, that is where, those actions and those habits, that's where they become very useful, because then you start to see those bigger stresses and those bigger challenges in life with a lot more clarity and a lot more wisdom. And so that's where like Reframe It, the book, Reframe It, story meditation, and all of that, that's where I come into play. I help you to kind of like get started on the ground level on how to help you reduce stress. So Reframe It, storymeditation.com/preview. If you're interested in the book, Reframe It book, it's called Reframe It, Rethinking Your Reactions to Life's Annoyances. That book's on Amazon and through special order through your local independent bookstore. But if you are a subscriber to Reframe It, Story Meditation, you have access to the ebook and the audio version of that book, which are unavailable, both to the general public, unavailable. So, anywho, I don't talk about that much, but it's one of the perks of subscriptions. You have an amazing weekend. Come back later when I do the happiest moment of the day post. And happy reframing. Bye, guys.